Sis, you ever been 30 weeks pregnant? Swore up and down you were going to eat clean and healthy your entire pregnancy, only to turn around and find yourself ordering Domino's every single day? Can we not act like this isn't a real crisis? Somebody send help or send waffles. At some point, at this point, the baby's name might as well be Domino Pepperoni Johnston. Like Domino's, but Domino. Y'all catch it? So you can only imagine this poor mama's pain. 30 weeks pregnant, living her best, I'm finna be healthy mama life. We talking meal plans, cutesy Pinterest recipes, green smoothies, the whole nine. Then reality sets in. Because let's be real, that baby came with his own menu. And baby girl, salad is not on there. It's giving big back energy. And guess what your little mini big back isn't ordering? I can assure you, it ain't kale. But this mama was still trying to push through. She's like, all right, this is what we gonna do. This mama tried everything to fight it. She's like, all right, let me swap with a veggie wrap, maybe a wheat pita, carrots, zucchini, tomatoes, potatoes, chicken, spinach, you name it. That baby was like, girl, bye. Don't do that. Baby Big Back straight laughed on her face like, yeah, that was cute. Where's the pizza? So poor mom, she didn't stop there. She's pulling out her Pinterest hacks, the cauliflower crust, zucchini this, oat flour that. Baby is like, yeah, no, that's not given. Little Domino got Domino's on speed dial, okay? But sis, here's where it gets diabolical. The craving wasn't just a want anymore. It turned into a whole full-blown emotional hostage situation. She said the cravings were so strong, she was literally boohoo crying in the middle of Dunkin' Donuts. Why? Because they had no donuts that day. Imagine the ghetto. Not a sprinkle, not a dollop of glaze, not even a sad old chocolate stick. Sis broke down like she just got served divorce papers or something. We feel your sadness, sis. We feel you. Of course, it don't end there. Oh no, baby. No, no, no. Sis held out for days, telling herself she was strong, telling herself, I don't need it. I got this. I'm strong. But that pepperoni pizza, it was calling her name in her sleep. Domino's was practically whispering through the walls. Girl, you know we finna be there in 30 minutes or less, or it's free. Here's the wildest part. After all that fighting, all those Pinterest hacks, all those tears of Dunkin', she finally gave in. She said, and I quote, I got the pizza, I'm satisfied now. But sweet, sweet mama, sweet mama, sweet mama. Let's pause here and really talk. I want to give you a traditional Chinese medicine perspective because as a practitioner, I gotta let you in on a little something that usually medical practitioners are not privy to. It's just for educational purposes. Because I know those cravings can feel so strong, it's like they're running the entire show. 1 minute you're fine, the next it feels like you can't get that one thing right now. You just might cry. I need you to hear me. You are not weak. You are not crazy. You are pregnant. And your body is moving mountains to grow life. We're talking kidneys and eyes and legs and toes, sis. These cravings you feel, they're not random either. They're your body's way of saying, Mama, I need something. Think of it like your phone buzzing, right? Sometimes it's an emergency call. Sometimes it's just a Candy Crush being noisy. And you gotta know which is which. For example, when you crave sweets, your body just might need energy. The real kind, not the sugar rush that leaves you flat. When you crave salty foods, often that's your blood saying, sis, I need minerals and fluid, because your blood volume is nearly doubled in pregnancy. When you crave crunch, ice, chips, raw veggies, that could be your body's way of flagging, hey, we're a little low on iron. And those wild, crazy combinations, like fries and ice cream and pickles and ice cream and all of that, that's your body juggling blood sugar swings and digestion all at once. So no, you're not greedy. You're not broken. You are brilliant. Your body is speaking to you. It's just not always the language that's clearest to us, right? Here's the key. Cravings don't always point you to the best answer, just the fastest. And mama, you deserve better than a quick fix, because what you eat now isn't just about calming a crave, it's about feeding your strength, your peace, and that beautiful life growing inside of you. So the next time a craving comes knocking, ask yourself, what is my body really asking for? How can I give it something that loves me back? Not just something that hits the spot for the next few minutes until the next fixing finna come knocking and calling. Because when you start listening deeper to your body, it will begin to trust you. And those wild cravings, the ones that you can't control, they won't control you anymore. You deserve food that doesn't just taste good, but gives you the energy, the love, and the barakah, the blessing, to carry your baby with ease. But of course, there's a tricky part, because again, your body doesn't always speak in plain English. It doesn't say, hey sis, where the minerals at? Instead, it screams, give me those chips right now. I'm crashing out, right? Instead of, I need steady energy for this baby, it whispers, eat the cake, anime, now. But all jokes aside, speaking on this matter reminds me of what Allah says in the Quran. This is in chapter 2. وَأَنفِقُوا فِي سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ وَلَا تُلْقُوا بِأَيْدِيكُمْ إِلَى التَّهْلُكَةِ وَأَحْسِنُوا إِنَّ اللَّهَ يُحِبُّ الْمُحْسِنِينَ. And don't throw yourselves away with your own hands into destruction, but do good, because indeed Allah loves the doers of good. Sis, taking care of yourself is not selfish. It's an act of love and worship. It's an amanah. It's a trust. That trust is between you and your Lord. Your body and your baby are both trusts from Allah. When we honor them with care and balance and love, you're not just feeding a craving, you're fulfilling an act of gratitude. All right, sis, your turn. If your baby's name was based on your biggest pregnancy craving, what would it be? Drop it in the comments, because I know there's finna be some wild ones in that comments. Don't be shy. Tell us your little baby big back's name. We want to know.